I grew up eating pho every weekend, and after going plant-based, I didn't want to lose that tradition. So I spent years perfecting this, and this is my most authentic and delicious vegan pho. Pho has always been my comfort food. It reminds me of slow mornings with my family. Now it has become my personal ritual to enjoy a bowl of vegan pho every weekend. Everything starts here. The aromatic, this is where the depth begins. Chop your onions in half and slice your ginger. I dry roast the onions and ginger until beautifully charred. This brings out the signature smoky flavor. Then come the spices. Here we have cinnamon, coriander seeds, clove, star anise, cardamom, fennel seeds. Toast them for just 15 to 20 seconds until fragrant. Be careful because they burn really fast. Then transfer them to a spice bag. In the meanwhile, bring a large pot of water to a boil. Add chop some carrots and daikon into chunks. They add natural sweetness to the broth. You don't have to chop them perfectly because they will shrink and soften after simmering. Cut the shiitake mushroom in half. These bring depth and umami to the broth. Once the water is boiling, add the vegetable in. Along with the charred onions, I remove the outer layer, ginger, and the spice bag. Season the broth with some salt and mushroom seasoning. Let it simmer for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. While that is simmering, we prepare the toppings. Cut your tofu into cubes, slicing oyster mushroom and scroll them into this crisscross pattern. Pan-fry the mushrooms until golden and crispy on both sides. Do the same for the tofu until golden and slightly crispy. Season lightly with some salt, then remove from heat, then set everything aside. Now you can taste your broth and season it as you like. I like to add a little bit more of vegan fish sauce, sugar, and salt for depth. In Vietnamese cooking, you build the flavors as you go, and there is not really an exact measurement of spices as everyone's preference is different. It's mostly about tasting and adjusting along the way. Lastly, cook your rice noodles, and here I add them to boiling water for 7 minutes and then rinse under the cold water to stop the noodles from cooking. Prepare your herbs. Here we have Thai basil, bean sprout, sawtooth herbs. I also chopped some green onions, coriander, chili, and lamb wedges. Now it's the time to assemble. Layer the noodles, the toppings, the herbs, and pour over that hot, fragrant broth. On the right, we have a Southern-style bowl of pho. It's bold and full of herbs and sauces. It's rich, layered, and vibrant. On the left, we have a Northern-style pho. It's simpler, lighter, and is more delicate. So two different styles mostly come down to different geographical location. In the north, the cuisine is more influenced by China, so it's more light, while in the south it's more affected by Southeast Asian country, but both are deeply comforting. For me, making pho is a way to keep a piece of my childhood just in a new plant-based way. This recipe is the one that I will show my friends to show that you don't have to compromise on flavors just by being vegan. It's so delicious with the perfect balance between aromatic spices and fresh herbs. Save this recipe to make this weekend. You can find the full written recipe in the link in my description. Thank you for watching.